In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to perform structural equation modeling using RStudio software. If you look at this diagram, here I have work family balance and then life satisfaction, job satisfaction, and then family satisfaction. So here work family balance is the exogenous construct, that is key input variable or antecedent, and then life satisfaction is the outcome variable or endogenous construct. Similarly, I have two constructs in between, that is job satisfaction and family satisfaction. Now I'll show you how to perform the analysis using RStudio software using Lavaan package. If you open the RStudio package, RStudio software, you will get this window. So in the command window, you need to install Lavaan package. Already have explained this process in CFA diagram, CFA analysis. So now after the installation of Lavaan package, activate your Lavaan library and then activate your Lavaan library. Then after activating these two packages, just copy paste your file path. So here only I just saved my data file in SPSS format. So this SAV is referring SPSS format. If it is in the form of a XLS, then you can also here provide XLX format. So this is the command, read SAV command is used to import the data set. Otherwise, you can also go to file, import dataset, and then whatever the format you want to select, you can also do that. Or you can create a folder in your desktop or any other local drive, and then you can also set working directory by going to session and then set working directory. Here you can choose the directory. Through this way also you can import your data file. Now to check my data, you can run view user data. So you'll be able to see the data set here. So now next step, to develop the SEM model, you need to keep your confirmatory factor analysis syntax here. So up to this, JS equal to tilde JS1 plus JS2 plus JS3 to LS equal to tilde LS1 plus LS2 plus LS3 plus LS4 plus LS5. This 4 lines of command is referring confirmatory factor analysis model, that is measurement model. And the last 3 lines of commands are referring structural equation model. So this command is very simple. In R package, when you perform any linear regression analysis, we use this command, that is tilde symbol. So here LS is the outcome variable, JS and FS, WLB, all those variables are having linkage with life satisfaction. If you see the diagram here, work family balance, job satisfaction, family satisfaction, everything is having a relationship with life satisfaction. So this is what here I have presented. Similarly, if you see the second line, WLB, that is work family balances, work life balance is linked with family satisfaction. Again, if you see the diagram, here work life balance is linked with life satisfaction, family satisfaction. And then work family balance is linked with job satisfaction. So this particular diagram is represented in the form of a equation. After writing this syntax, just run it, no errors, so no issues. Then after that, you can fit your model. So here SEM is a command which you need to use. This is used to fit the model. And then I'm naming my analysis as fit1. So fit1 is the analysis name which I'm naming, and then you have data. The data which I'm using for this analysis is USA data. So now what you need to do is just run this fit1 and then run this fit1. So you will get the chi-square value and other things. So you will get this result. Now to check the fit of the model, just run this. So here you will get latent variables, that is each factor loadings, This is the factor loadings for each and every item and their corresponding significant value. This we have discussed in the confirmatory factor analysis. And then we have regressions. These regressions are nothing but structural equations, I mean path relationship. So the interpretation for this particular portion of result is job satisfaction on life satisfaction is giving path loading of, that is beta value of 0.288, and this is also significant because I'm getting p-value as 0.000. Similarly, the relationship between family satisfaction and life satisfaction is I'm getting 0.677 as a beta value. Again, this is also significant because I'm getting p-value as 0.000. And then the relationship between work-life balance and life satisfaction, I'm getting beta as 0.098. This is also significant at a 95% confidence limit. And then work-life balance to family satisfaction, I'm getting 0.55 as a beta. This is also significant. And then work-life balance to job satisfaction, I'm getting 0.382 as a beta. This is also significant. So in this structural model, all of my path relationships are producing significant effect. And then you have variances. This is nothing but your error terms for each and every items. And finally, you get job satisfaction, family satisfaction, work-life balance, and then life satisfaction. Except work-life balance, we used to get some values. These values are nothing but residual terms. And then you can also check the modification indices by running this command. So here your modification indices will be presented based on the mi value. You can also add some more relationship, or a little bit you can tweak the model. And then inspect command is again used to produce the standardized values. The same thing here also I have done. Now to check the R square value for my DVs, you can run this command. This is a command used to check the R square value. So for life satisfaction, I'm getting 0.729 as a R square value, which means 72.9% of the variance is explained by my antecedents variables, I mean my exogenous constructs. Similarly, for FS, I'm getting 0.307 as a R square, and for JS, I'm getting job satisfaction, I'm getting 0.146 as a R square value. So this is what the results I'm getting here. And then to check the fit of the model, you can run fit measures, and specifically you can keep some of the fit indices here. And yeah, my fit values are pretty good except AGFI, and that is adjusted goodness of fit index. Everything is within the, I mean, everything is coming within the acceptable limit. Especially RMSE is less than 0.08 according to Hare et al. Book. So this is really good. And the GFA and the NFA, CFA, all those values are within the acceptable limit. If you want to check AAC and the BAC values, you can also keep AAC here and then BAC. Now, if you run this, along with this, you will get AAC and the BAC. For model comparison purpose, you can use AAC and the BAC values. Wherever you get lower value as far as AAC and BAC values are concerned, that model is a better model. And then to check the, to see the model in visual way, you need to install SCM plot package. So SCM plot package is used to create the CFA diagram as well as SCM diagram. So already have installed this package. You can check it by running this command. So the installation is going on. And then you can activate the package by running the second command. And then my analysis name is fit1. So I'm just running this, and the standardized outputs will be projected in the diagram. So this is what my SCM model. So if you see here, work-life balance is the key antecedent, that is the exogenous construct that is having relationship with LS, FS and then JS. Similarly, JS and FS, these two constructs are related to life satisfaction. This 0.27 is nothing but residual value. Similarly, here also you will get residual value, and then for JS also we are getting residual values. This 0.91, 0.91, 0.90, all those things are factor loadings, and 0.16, 0.17, 0.20, 0.09, 0.23 are nothing but error values for this measured variables. You can also perform invariance testing and then other complex model analysis using this particular package. And based on the modification indices values also, you can also little bit tweak your model. For example, if my modification indices values are suggesting me to remove work-life balance to life satisfaction part, means I can remove that. But to make sure that your theoretical model is fitting well with the data. At the same time, you should not go against your theory. Thank you.